I was inhaling a lot of salt water and throwing up a lot. It was like having contractions. I was struggling to breathe. It was the time that I thought, I'm not going to die because I'm throwing up in the sea. It's just not happening. Kia ora, my name's Todd Russell. 2 years ago, on December the 22nd, I was lost in Cook Strait for 4 hours. My son and I, we went through the process and I got invited to go for a pre-Christmas dive with some other people that were on the course, instructors and such, and found myself separated from the other divers, being swept out to sea pretty rapidly. So I decided I'll keep my gear on, dropped my weight belt, and I just sort of curled up and inflated my BCD and thought, I've got some pretty experienced people on the boat, hopefully they find me.
Now I'm seeing everything from a rescuer's lens. I know that we've only got a short amount of time. So it was within that 4 to 7 minutes that we called a mayday. I was confident in the training that had been given through Dive Wellington, but the seas were getting quite high, quite heavy. Then the police said at 7 o'clock, you need to go ashore so we can start taking reports. And that was the hardest thing, because now I know what my crew felt like when they had to leave the scene.
There was some ups and downs there, watching the helicopter fly away and then come back again, and then being further and further away from where I was. One of the police on the rescue boat saw me out the back window of the boat and got a little glint of my orange safety sausage, turn around and come pick me up. It was twilight. You know, they were running out of options and they had been searching the shoreline clearly for remnants of a diver or a corpse. And to find me 4 miles out in the ocean 2 days before Christmas, they were just ecstatic. Not only just the training, but also the quality of the gear and the servicing of it. If there had been a failure, a leaky valve or something like that on my BCD, then things would have gone a bit pear-shaped quite quickly.
My mind naturally went to the kids and how I'd be able to tell them if, things had been bad. But I guess my takeaways from that was how grateful I felt for the people that were involved in helping find him, and then also how sad I felt for people that had lost people in the sea and weren't able to have the nice Christmas we did 2 days later.
If we have a look at the stats in New Zealand for our Māori and Pacific fatalities in and around the water, diving is the #1 cause, diving and rock fishing. And the reason that is because Māori in our Pacific whānau don't go to the water to sunbathe. We go to the water to dive to get kai. In partnership with ACC, we've created a Kia Manu Kia Ora dive program. We have people like Dive Wellington, Dive Otago, Dive Turukaka who go to the marae, and we run the course on the marae for them. So what we're trying to do is wrap a Māori concept around a Pākehā certificate, and I think the product is Todd Survival.
Sometimes I just want to stay under there and not come out of the water. The longer I can spend under there, the better. I can't wait to get back in there today.